Dear viewers, welcome to NEET MCQ Master. This session contains 15 NEET MCQs with their explanations. Question 1. What do you call an organism that has two identical alleles for a particular gene? Options: heterozygous, homozygous, codominant, dominant. The correct answer is homozygous. Question 2. In which period did Mendel carry out his hybridization experiments? Option A, 1858 to 1864. Next, 1856 to 1863. Next, 1860 to 1865. And the last option, 1858 to 1863. The correct answer is 1856 to 1863. Question 3. When is an allele considered dominant? Options: when it is expressed only in the heterozygous condition, when it is expressed only in the homozygous condition, when it is expressed in both homozygous and heterozygous conditions, when it is expressed only in the F2 generation. The correct answer is when it is expressed both in homozygous and heterozygous conditions. Question 4. In which year was Gregor Mendel's work rediscovered? Options: 1895, 1900, 1905, 1910. The correct answer is 1900. Question 5. According to T.H. Morgan, the strength of genetic linkage increases when the distance between genes decreases, the genes are located on different chromosomes, the number of chromosomes increases, the genes exhibit incomplete dominance. The correct answer is distance between the genes decreases. We know in the concept of linkage and crossing over that the linkage between genes is inversely proportional to the distance between them. So, as the distance between the genes decreases, that is, the more the genes are close together, the chances of them being linked is also increases. So, the correct answer: the strength of linkage increases as the distance between the genes decreases. Question 6. Who developed the checkerboard or the Punnett square? Options: Reginald C. Punnett, a British geneticist; Gregor Mendel, Austrian botanist; Charles Darwin, British naturalist; Alfred Wallace, British zoologist. The correct answer is Reginald C. Punnett, British geneticist. See here, the answer, a clue is there in the answer itself. It is a Punnett square which is developed by Punnett. So the correct answer is Reginald C. Punnett. Question 7. Which type of gene is described as controlling more than one character? Options: pleiotropic gene, epistatic gene, regulatory gene, structural gene. The correct answer is pleiotropic gene. Question 8. Which of the following is incorrect in terms of dominant recessive trait pairs of Pisum sativum? Options: axial flower position, terminal flower position, tall stem height, dwarf stem height. Next, yellow pod color, green pod color, round seed shape, wrinkled seed shape. Next, full pod shape, constricted pod shape, yellow seed color, green seed color. Next, violet flower color, white flower color, inflated pod shape, constricted pod shape. The correct answer is yellow pod color, green pod color, round seed shape, wrinkled seed shape. Question 9. A test cross involves the mating between which of the following? Options: hybrid and dominant parent, hybrid and recessive parent, both hybrids, dominant parent with recessive parent. The correct answer is hybrid with recessive parent. In test cross, we always try to test the genotype of the progeny. So the progeny is the hybrid, and that is always tested by crossing with the recessive parent. So we already know that the recessive parent, since it is recessive, it is homozygous. There is no doubt about that. But whether the progeny obtained is homozygous or heterozygous is being tested using the test cross. So always the progeny is crossed with a recessive parent. Question 10. A typical gamete contains options: two alleles for each gene, a single allele for each gene, both dominant and recessive alleles for a gene, multiple copies of the same allele. Correct answer: a single allele of each gene. See, we know that by the law of segregation of gametes that the alleles segregate out into during gamete formation. So, for each character, if it is a diploid organism, the organism will have a pair of alleles and these pairs segregate during gamete formation. So, inside a gamete, we will have only a single allele of one particular gene. Question 11. On which organism did T.H. Morgan carry out his genetic experiments? Options: Drosophila species, C. elegans, Pisum species, honeybees. Correct answer is Drosophila species. Question 12. The genetic disorder caused by the substitution of glutamic acid with valine at the 6th position of beta globin chain in hemoglobin is known as cystic fibrosis, sickle cell anemia, Tay-Sachs disease, hemophilia. The correct answer is sickle cell anemia. Question 13. In which genetic scenario is the 1:2:1 phenotypic and genotypic ratio observed? Options: incomplete dominance, sex-linked inheritance, complementary gene interaction, epistasis. The correct answer is incomplete dominance. Question 14. The ABO blood group system is controlled by three different alleles. How many genotypes and phenotypes are possible? Options: 6 genotypes, 4 phenotypes, 4 genotypes, 6 phenotypes, 9 genotypes and 7 phenotypes, and the last option, 3 genotypes and 1 phenotype. The correct answer is 6 genotypes and 4 phenotypes. See, in this kind of blood grouping that we have seen here, ABO blood group system, this is an example of multiple allelism. That is, 3 different genes are controlling this one. Actually, for every character, there will be only 2 alleles for a gene. But in this case, more than 2 alleles are there. So, ABO blood grouping is an example of multiple allelism. So, here there are 6 different genotypes are possible, genotypic combinations are possible, which will produce 4 different phenotypic combinations. Question 15. What is the phenotypic ratio observed in a dihybrid cross? Options: 3:1, 1:2:1, 9:3:3:1, 4:4:4:4. The correct answer is 9:3:3:1. Dear viewers, I request you to subscribe our channel and also we are waiting for your valuable comments. Thank you.